As we turn our attention to spring here in the Okanagan, we turn our attention to rugby at UBC Okanagan. Welcome to Heating Up. I'm Ryan Waters as we take a closer look at rugby at UBC. We're talking with James and Jalie. And James, let's talk about UBC Heat Rugby, because you don't hear a lot about it. So talk about the birth and growth of it.
Yeah, the rugby program at UBC Okanagan is pretty new still really developing, but making some good strides in the right direction. And it's only in its third year now. And since it's now time for nationals for the sevens coming up this weekend, sort of that's where a lot of the focus is going in rugby nowadays, because sevens has been sanctioned as an Olympic sport for the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro in 2016. So a lot of international focus really on something that wasn't even really looked at in the past, just because it's now finally getting that global recognition that it does with the Olympics. So a lot of attention to it now at university, and got a lot of potential and talent coming up at our team there. So it looks good, yeah.
Sure. How about on the women's side, Jalie? We don't hear a lot of women's rugby, so talk about it in the two years that you've been around.
Well, I'd like to actually attribute a lot of the growth that you see in women's rugby to the acceptance at the younger levels. I mean, our team especially consisted of a lot of girls that had ended up playing in high school. With rugby growing up in international recognition, especially with the Olympics and whatnot, we have more parents that are willing to let their girls go out there and get a little bit, dirty, a little bit rough. Last year we had a couple of the older girls in, but especially this year we definitely have some younger girls, and I'm quite looking forward to having them go through the program and bring in more younger girls and have this grow. Nationals
for both teams coming up this weekend on the island, and quickly on the guys' side, what do you know?
Yeah, I know there's 15 teams competing this year in the men's draw. There's going to be 3 pools of 5, and most of the pool play is going to be done on the Friday. So we play 4 games on the Friday, so it's going to be rather hectic and tiresome. But play Western, McMaster, University of Victoria seconds team, and RMC. So we're going to have, hopefully a pretty competitive pool, and it's going to be quite tough. But we'd like to come out in the top 2 teams in that pool and make it into the top 8 and really make a statement saying that UBC Okanagan Heat Rugby is something to pay attention to.
Well, guys, good luck this weekend, both of you. In nationals for rugby, UBC Okanagan will be represented both in the men's and the women's division. For more information, go to goheat.ca. Thanks for watching.